main event. So heat race number 1 continuing to get lined up in the chute. It looks like they are starting to roll now. It is time for Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1. Race fans watching around the world on Crate Racing USA TV, welcome to the Burrow. The first of 4 Chevrolet Performance Heat Races getting ready to come to life here at Swainsboro Raceway at night number 1 of the Pine Tree 100. Here's your starting lineup. Front row, it'll be Skylar Marlar, your fastest overall qualifier. He'll have Jeremy Steele, the points leader, to his outside. Row number 2, it'll be the 22 and defending series champion, Jimmy Thomas. To his outside, the driver that currently sits second in the point standings coming in, the 16 of Caleb Gay. Row number 3, the 22, it's Matt Henderson out of Lenoir City, Tennessee. And the 87 of Jake Rainey out of Powder Springs, Georgia, will start 6th. Row 4 on the inside in the 55 out of Statesboro, Georgia. It's going to be Ricky McLean in the 55, and to his outside out of Livonia, Georgia, the G4 of Blake Kraft in the G4. And the final 2 starters that will make up Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1. It'll be the 5 of Travis Steele out of Clover, South Carolina, and the 38 of Matthew Taylor of Fort Valley, Georgia. As the drivers are being allowed to put a little bit of heat in the tires simply because of that hot lap session, or that track prep that just got completed. J.J. Williams and Paul putting a little bit of extra effort, trying to give these drivers 4 really good heat races because they know how important it is to race their way into the big show here on night number 1. Swainsboro Raceway, they have slowed down. They will be asked to get side by side, and we will get ready for the first of 4 Chevrolet Performance Heat races. Of course, we couldn't do it without our great friends at Chevrolet Performance. A big shout out to them. You will see the official Crate Racing USA pace truck coming up tomorrow. The beautiful Chevrolet Colorado, the 2025 Chevrolet Colorado. We'll have that tomorrow. It will pace the field before the feature. Tell you what, it is a sharp-looking ride, and we'll have that out tomorrow for the official pace truck of Crate Racing USA. Will Dykes has the green flag in hand. He indicates 1 to go. Next time by, we are ready to rock and roll. Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1 comes at you now. Winner of Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1 will start on the pole if you're watching live on Facebook and on YouTube. This is the Burrow. It's Rogers Dabbs Performance Parts, Crate Racing USA Dirt Late Model Series, the Madman Design Start Zone. We are underway. Marlar will have the advantage in a 1 and 2 point. Jeremy Steele got all over the right rear fender. Him and Jimmy Thomas go side by side. The inside line models up tremendously behind Jake Rainey. They're going to sort it out down into turns 3 and 4. Lap number 1, it will go to Skylar Marlar. He shows the way with Steele, Thomas, and Caleb Gay, your top 4. Top 4 spots will transfer into the show. Right now they are single file. Only 2 drivers in the back working on the top side, and that's Matt Henderson, who just slipped by Ricky McLean. Out front, it's still Skylar Marlar, your fastest overall qualifier. He's showing the way, and that's right there's going to be lap number 2. Jeremy Steele went to the middle, now to the top, trying to find something in that second spot, but it is all Skylar Marlar right now. Top 4 have kind of pulled away. As a matter of fact, the top 5 have kind of gotten very comfortable. Still out front, Marlar. Jeremy Steele, though, has settled down pretty quietly. He's cut that down to a 2-car length advantage. And Marlar may have some company here in the next few laps. Our points leader, Jeremy Steele, starting to cut into that lead. 0.656 last time by. We'll be halfway home this time by. Will Dykes will have the halfway mark in his hand. The white and the yellow flag will come together. He'll cross them up. We're halfway home in Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1. Still out front, Marlar. Steele second. Jimmy Thomas in a solid third. Caleb Gay in fourth. On the outside looking in right now, Blake Kraft, Jake Rainey, and Matt Henderson. Out of turn number 4. Man, this one has been all Skylar Marlar so far. It kind of looked like for a moment, briefly, that Jeremy Steele was going to squeeze by, but couldn't quite get any closer than that 2-car length. Now Steels went to the top to try to build up a little bit of momentum, and that time a good run off of turn 4. The distance between Marlar and Steele about the same distance back to Jimmy Thomas. And all of a sudden, Jeremy Steele starting to get the top side of the racetrack going, but he's only going to have about 2 laps to go, but he's there. Battle for the lead with 2 to go at the Burrow. Steele goes back to the top side. Let's see if he stays up there. I just about think Jeremy Steele's figured out something at the top of the racetrack. Steele to the top, Marlar to the middle. They'll come to the white flag. Final time around Swainsboro and Chevrolet Performance Heat Race 1. Chance for the lead at the stripe. Jeremy Steele takes the lead off of Skylar Marlar. Out of turn number 2, the points leader coming into the weekend, just powered by the fastest car in time trials, and he will pick up Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1. Wow. What a move from Jeremy Steele on the top side of turn 4 to steal one to kick off the first of 4 heat races. How about that, Swainsboro Raceway? Wow. Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1, your top 4 transfers. The 16 of Caleb Gay, he's in. Jimmy Thomas goes 3rd, Skylar Marlar 2nd, and your winner of Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1, he comes out of York, South Carolina, and the Hendrick-powered Longhorn by Wesley Page, XL Grading and Waterproofing, Wesley Racing Shocks. JS2 Home Builders, number 22, Jeremy Steele. What a last lap pass in Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 1. Let's dial it up and do it 3 more times. Here comes Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 2. By the way, if you're watching at home on Facebook or the YouTube channel, welcome to Swainsboro. Get that subscription. You can finish watching the racing action tonight and come back tomorrow when we crown Pine Tree 100 winners tomorrow night right here at Swainsboro. Crate Racing USA.tv. Let's take a look at our starting lineup. Here comes Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 2. Here's how they'll line up. Front row, currently 7th in the points coming in. Last year's Rookie of the Year runner-up out of Clay Hill, Florida, the 515. It'll be Bubba Rowling. Row number 2 at Twin City, Georgia, the 9, it's Chester. Row number 2 inside in the 3rd starting spot. In the 27 at Swainsboro, Georgia, it's Ben Faircloth. And to his outside, the driver currently 3rd in the points out of Dublin, Georgia, the 21 of Pearson Lee Williams. Row number 3, he currently sets 10th in the points coming in this weekend out of Pine Mountain Valley, Georgia. It's Joseph Brown in the 92. Hull, Georgia's Nathan Bray will roll off 6th. Row number 4, a pair of double zeros. Robbie Coward out of Savannah, Georgia rolls off 7th. Richie Stevens out of Phoenix City, Alabama rolls off 8th. And rolling off 9th in the 452 out of Augusta, Georgia, it is Brad Basie. Those are your 9 cars that make up Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 2. Will Dykes will have the green flag in hand, indicating next time by when we return to the Batman Designs start zone. We will launch our 2nd of 4 Chevrolet Performance Heat Races. Boy, the first one was a dandy. We'll see if that carries over into Heat Race number 2. On the front row, last year's Rookie of the Year runner-up, Bubba Rowling, and to his outside, Chester. 4 more cars advance into the main event. 10 laps to decide it. Here we go. They'll make their way into the Batman Design start zone. Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 2 is green. Bubba Rowling's going to go to the middle. Chester's going to leave the bottom open. Ben Faircloth's going to take that 2nd spot. Faircloth the 2nd. That's where he ended up finishing at Screven after that pass from Leighton Sullivan. Boy, Chester's going to get right back under Faircloth. Lap 1 to Bubba, but a good battle for 2nd. And how about Joseph Brown? Brown's up to the transfer spot. Oh, him and Pearson Lee Williams nearly get together off of turn 2. Joseph Brown will have the final transfer spot. He will take that, considering he started 5th in this one. That'd be a good points night, or a good start to a points weekend if Brown can race his way into a heat race. He's not done. He'll look to the inside of Chester. Here comes the driver from Pine Mountain Valley, Georgia, the 92 of Brown. Starting to work on Chester. Now they're going to get single file again. Bubba Rollins out front, got things covered right now. Faircloth in second, Chester third, Joseph Brown runs fourth. Pearson Lee Williams, first spot on the outside looking in. Richie Stevens right behind him, the Rocket Man, making his return back to the racetrack. Right now, Bubba Rollins, he is on cruise control right now. They'll come to halfway this time. This looks like a motivated 5-1-5 coming into this weekend. Will Dykes gives them halfway, 5 in, 5 to go. Rolling has worked the middle, he's worked the top. Right now, he's just trying to feel things out here at the Burro. Out of turn 4, he's going to cross the stripe. Lap number 6 goes on the board. Top 4 are kind of comfortable right now. First car on the outside looking in is Pearson Lee Williams. Third in the points coming into the night. Boy, Bubba's just so smooth right now. The lap times, he just crossed the stripe, 16.644 to Faircloth 16.980. Once again, if you're watching from home on the Facebook and on the YouTube, welcome to Swainsboro. We got 2 laps to go here in Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 2. I hope you're enjoying the live look in. Get that subscription. Come finish the night with us here tonight. More importantly, come back and join us tomorrow night for the championship. Bubba Rolling, Clay Hill, Florida. Last year ended up second in that Rookie of the Year race to Matt Dooley. 23 career starts, 4 career top 5s, 11 career top 10s, and down the back straightaway he goes and into turns 3 and 4. What a start to the weekend for the youngster. It's Bubba Rolling. He's going to win Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 2. Ben Faircloth second. Third's going to go to Chester, and Joseph Brown's going to race his way in. How about that? Joseph Brown's going to race his way into the show, and he's going to be the car that finishes in the 4th and final transfer spot. Third place going to go to Chester. Second place to Ben Faircloth, and your winner of Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 2 out of Clay Hill, Florida, the H&R Powered Capital. John Rolling Trucking, Malloy Grading, Riverstone Construction, Kudzu Trucking, Liberty Trucking LLC. 5-1-5. It's the Ghost, Bubba Rolling. So Bubba will pick up Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 2, and that gets us halfway through our heat races. We'll get ready to welcome on to the racetrack heat race number 3. For the folks watching at home on Facebook and YouTube, thanks for hanging out with us. Get that subscription, CrateRacingUSA.tv. Come back, finish the night tonight, and come back and join us tomorrow for the championship night of the Pine Tree 100. So Chevrolet Performance Heat Race number 3 will get into the staging lanes, and they will get ready to make their way out onto the racetrack.